All right. Today we're looking at um car loan interest that you pay on your car loan. Everybody's, we're all we're all familiar with that. Getting your car loan, having a car note, and paying interest, etc. No, this has to do with this is speaking to your personal car, and we're bringing it in this discussion because most small businesses, they are using their personal cars in their business operations. Yes, the ideal thing, and the larger companies definitely do that. Some of the smaller ones are able to do that, to actually purchase a vehicle in the business name. So the business buys the vehicle. Now, as you can recall, once it is a vehicle bought by the business, then yeah, automatically all expenses related to that business, including the interest on any note, would be deducted. It's an interest deduction like a regular operating business expense. Okay, so there's nothing new about that. But we know that a number of business operators, the smaller ones especially, they are using their personal vehicle in a dual fashion, huh? Use it for personal thing, but use it, of course, as part of the ongoing operation of the business. It is true that there was always a provision for you to then do mileage to say, okay, of your total miles for the year, how much is attributable to the conduct of your business as opposed to personal. That was always there. But now we now have this personal car loan interest deduction. So all it is saying is that if you finance your car, if you bought a car, personal purchase, but you financed it, so you have interest payment making on it, etc., etc., then you are now allowed to deduct up to $10,000 of loan interest per year. And then this now is through 2028. So note these band of privileges, so to speak. So this 10,000 personal car loan interest is something that you can benefit from, and it is applicable for the years 2025 through to 2028. Through to 2028. Yes, conditions apply, but you can always get the details of those conditions if you're so interested. But also bear in mind that over the past years, we're accustomed to, okay, I can only do mileage deductions, etc., kind of thing. But now we're saying that, yes, we are now allowed at $10,000, okay, up to a $10,000 of loan interest per year can be taken as a deduction between 2025 tax year through to 2028. There's this whole idea of phasing out, but meaning that, like most of these provisions, if your income is above a certain level, certain threshold, then you start to lose some of that benefit, and you lose more and more as you go higher and higher above that threshold until it's totally phased out. But again, that detail you can investigate if something that would apply to you. But just need for you to know that that is a provision that is there for your benefit, and so that is your personal car loan interest that you can now benefit from. Good stuff. Goodie. A lot of goodies in the basket for our tax preparation come 2026 when we are filing 2025 tax returns. Good. I didn't say it, but today would be Tuesday, so we're talking about the 30th. Okay, so we have one more day to go. And and I particularly left this one, which will come for the final day, because I thought it to be so interesting. For when you hear it, you will say, okay, chuckle, but it is still a benefit that is very attractive very beneficial. Well, it's a benefit, so it must be beneficial. And things. So stay tuned. We have one more to go, which is on the 31st. I think the 31st of December, and then we'd have wrapped up our series and covered everything and say time now to celebrate the dawning of the new year. So that's it for now on personal car loan interest. And so I'll be with you down the road for that final bit before we close off the year. Bye for now.